What is good, everybody? How's everybody's week? Hope everybody had a banging week, a safe week, a fun week as always. Look at that. Already coming through. My brother from another mother, Cold Slayer. Too sweet. Man, I'm fresh off a 10-hour drive. I haven't even been home for an hour, and I jumped on the live real quick for a little bit to say what up to everybody. I haven't been live in a few days. I didn't want to wait any longer, so I hope your week was fantastic as always, my brother Cold Slayer. What up, fam? What up, Nightfall? There he is. There he is. There's my broski Donald. Too sweet. Long time no talk, brother. Wolfpack is in the house. Yeah, so I went away. I went away late Friday, technically Saturday morning, and I just came back today. I'm not even an hour home yet. And after a 10-hour drive, most people would go to sleep, relax. Me, I'm sick, so I can jump on a live instead. Because I missed I missed my wrestling family. South Jersey, what's goody? Man, I wish it wasn't downpouring in South Jersey when I was passing through, so I could have stopped by. Yo, there he is. What up, P Dubs? Too sweet. Hey, right off the bat, are you guys gonna be watching Saturday, 7 o'clock Eastern, NXT pay-per-view? Because I am thinking of going live for the pay-per-view and watching it. So, if anybody is gonna watch it, we can all watch it together. Kick the shit as always. Bro, my Wi-Fi is still like my Wi-Fi is trash, dog. Like my Wi-Fi. Damn. Well, I'm used to Wi-Fi sucking ass, so no surprise. I hate that shit. If I wasn't at work, right? Hey, might as well, right? And anybody who's never done a 10-hour drive, I absolutely recommend it. It really gets the blood going. I promise it really 10-hour drive really puts everything in perspective in life. But I'm happy as shit to be home. And I hit up a few spots on my way. Unfortunately, all the targets I went to was a bust, except for one target I got a few things from, but the other targets had nothing. Woo! Mellow don't miss. What's good, fam? Hey, you know what time it is? It's yam time. Yo, this Tuesday on Wednesday, I'm gonna try to come on for real. Ooh, okay. I'm just gonna make sure I can leave work at exactly 10 p.m. so I ain't super late, because that's what makes me not even want to come on. Hey, that's what I'm talking about, South Jersey. Now you got me looking forward to next week. I'm stoked to hear that. See, I knew it. I knew he was gonna say it's yam time. South Jersey, thank you as always for coming through. Have a good night, and he go to sleep. I don't blame you for going to sleep. I might see more NXT superstars on the main roster right after Mania. Yeah, I think so. Usually after Mania, at least I want to say 2 or 3 get called up. It's yam time. I seen you were in the hometown of the Wu-Tang Clan. Yes, sir. That's what I grew. I grew up in Shaolin. I know Ghostface. I've met Method Man multiple times. I've met Redman. Redman was cool as shit too. If you guys know Jojo Pellegrino, that's my guy. He's actually in the Wu Tang nowadays. If you like if you like rap music, definitely give him a listen to. He's good. How you been, bro? The Knicks lost to the Thunder by damn fucking Knicks by 3. Brunson missed a game shot to send. Now I understand nobody's perfect. No one makes every shot, but come on. When you're playing at an elite level, I don't want to hear for the amount of money these guys are making that they're not making those game shots you need to be making. Keegan, what up, family? Yo, give him a Keegan too sweet. Keegan. I was hoping to get home way earlier than I ended up getting home today. Although I was gonna go live, I wanted to go live earlier on the other channel tonight, but unfortunately, I ended up leaving. Leaving a lot later than I was going to. Is the NXT pay per view this Saturday? Yes, yes, it is, broski. Are you thinking of watching it because it's gonna be on Peacock? So I'm definitely gonna go live for it. And hey, my apologies, everybody, that I wasn't live for the Elimination Chamber. I was still on the road driving. Otherwise, if I would have made it off the road if I would have got to the hotel by the time Elimination Chamber, I would have went live from the hotel for it. But let's go. Let's go. That's what I wanted to hear, because I'm stoked that it's on Peacock, so I don't have to use one of these crazy websites to watch it, so it won't be any bullshit. So I'm definitely doing it. We can definitely go live for NXT. I believe it's 7 o'clock Eastern. Oh, also, guys, I grabbed a few wrestlers from Target. I wish I would have grabbed I was able to grab more, but they just didn't have anything else that I didn't have. I grabbed Bobby the Brain Heenan. I grabbed Mr. Perfect. Look at that. With the AWA belt, you got the towel and his green jumpsuit like he would wear. And last but not least, the British Bulldog. Yeah, this was the only British Bulldog figure that I did not have. So I figured I have every other British Bulldog figure that they did for the elite. So we had to grab him. And that was when he beat Brett for the European title. So I was happy to pick up a nice little 3-pack. Bobby is the GOAT. Hell yeah. He's so good. I'll be live. I'll be live Saturday for the NXT pay-per-view. 7 o'clock Eastern. It'll be mellow. Hey, if you think that's dope, wait till you start seeing some of the other stuff that I ordered that's coming in. I ordered from Wrestlistic. I ordered the Elimination Chamber. So I got that giant. I got the giant Elimination Chamber playset coming in. It would have been cool to have it before the pay per view, so I could have put some videos up with the wrestlers in it and everything. But I am a big kid at heart. I love my wrestling figures, and everything will be getting unboxed once I got to make content on all the figures I have all together. Then after that, I'm gonna do a draft, and I'm gonna go live and do it all live. I'm gonna take them all out of the boxes on the live, and I'm gonna have the Wolfpack Federation draft. There'll be two two rings, put, making it like like a like a Monday Night Raw and like a SmackDown type of thing. So it'll be the Wolfpack Federation will have two brands under it, and I'll have all the wrestling guys that I have as figures are gonna go to one or the other brand, and then I'll announce which brand's gonna have what belts. You're gonna love it once I get all the stuff comes in. Glad you're back. I miss talking wrestling, and it's been a minute since I've been troll hunting. The trolls are not ready for Donald. Donald is the troll killer. I might be back, I might not, but I will be there Saturday. And as always, stay hunting. And as Mello once said, it's yam time. Mello, I feel like you're gonna be back. So I'll see you. I'll see you when you come back tonight. But we will be doing. I'm gonna have a whole like thing with the wrestling figures. That's one of the main reasons why what I'm doing with the room, with my wrestling room I'm making right now. I'm gonna have because I didn't want to do the same thing everybody else is doing that you've seen on YouTube already. So I looked at a lot of other people's setups and I said, all right, these setups are so like these other channels I watched that had the wrestling ring with the crowd and everything. First off, bravo, shout out to all of them that did it. They all did it fantastic. And they all put so much work into it that I would never come along and just copy their idea. So I look at that what they did and I said, okay, I'm gonna use that what they did already as the blueprint. So I make sure to do mine different. And I noticed most of them, one thing that they all have in common is that they run one brand, one ring. So that's right off the bat made me say two brands, two rings. Make them both have it be their own entity. Like we'll have crossovers and everything. Oh, it's if I had more room, forget it. I would do even more than two brands. I was so disappointed that Danhausen was in the crate. What did you think? It it was a nice little segment, but for the big reveal that they teased, that just wasn't it. And hey, I'm happy for him. I'm happy for Danhausen that he got a shot in WWE. To be honest with you, I didn't think he would ever be get anywhere near. Could you imagine Vince McMahon what he must have been saying? He would never in a million years hire let him be on a roster. But I don't know. I don't look at him as like a wrestler. I look at him as a magician. Like if I was going to watch a magic trick. Hey, what up? First name, last name. What's up, my G? How are we tonight? I knew you would be. You were coming back. I had fate. Nightfall. I had fate. Oh no, my Wi-Fi. But yeah, Danhausen should be in NXT, not the main roster. Yes, and you know what? Let's even take it one step further. Let's put him in TNA. Let's throw him in TNA for a little bit. See how he does. If he does all right, we'll bring him to NXT. It kind of was like a bootleg halftime Super Bowl. It felt like with the Elimination Chamber. It was like the halftime show with Danhausen. And they came out, the girls doing the dance, and then they left. And it was like, okay, that's cool. Now you can leave. Like I don't need to see you back. It came off as it felt like it was a one off. It didn't feel like, hey, this is somebody we want to try to get over. Hey, Nightfall, we're back again. Let's go. Hey, and I put the post out there. I said if you're part of the Wolfpack Federation, then you were not surprised about the masked man. Oh, 100%. I think, we've been seeing the teasing between Finn and Dom. So after now, what just happened with him losing his belt, I think that's going to be the last straw. And I forgot what he said right before he went out there for the match to Finn. He said something like, are we done? Are we done about Finn complaining about losing, or something about Finn and losing that made me say, ooh, somebody just took a shot at Finn. The real question is which way does JD go? Does JD pick a side? Or does JD tell them both screw you and leaves to do his own thing? Which I don't think JD can wrestle 100%. But the entertainment part of the show, he don't got that down pack yet. And where is Hobbs? I only seen him in the Rumble, right? I've seen him more on Stephanie McMahon's podcast than I have in the actual ring. But to me, that I think that gives up that there's going to be something big. Now, Seth Rollins and Brock Lesnar might be the way they're going to go for WrestleMania. with Braun Breaker being hurt and Big Bronson Reed also being hurt at the moment. But a part of me's got to think that maybe when they were thinking Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker, maybe they were thinking Hobbs versus Brock Lesnar. Who better to take on Brock Lesnar than Powerhouse Hobbs, right? A guy who's just as big as him. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, Hobbs versus Brock would be dope. To me, that's the match we want. I love Seth Rollins, but if we're not booking Seth to go over on Brock, I don't want to see the match. I don't need to see Brock just throw him around the ring. And I feel like after him beating up Paul Heyman Monday, Brock is going to go after him now. Or what better than to have Brock, Logan Paul, and Austin Theory corner him. Get Seth Rollins cornered on Monday Night Raw, say, and then boom. Hobbs' music hits. He hits the ring. The three of them jump out of the ring. Postman, just keep squeezing. You'll get out. It's like that commercial. There's no wrong way to eat a Reese's. There's no wrong way to get out of a shampoo bottle. Just as long as you get out. But that's definitely a new one. I've never had someone say, "Can you help me? I got stuck in a shampoo bottle." That was rough. Hey, how do we feel about though Seth Rollins finally taking the mask off? Obviously we knew it was Seth Rollins. It was going to be in the end. Like, who else could have it really been? And that segment they did with Paul Heyman going into the ambulance, LA Knight hijacking the ambulance. That's money. That's printed money right there. That's some shit that would have happened back in the Attitude Era. They need to start doing more skits like that. That shit was so over. And then Jimmy kicking ass, kicking Austin Theory's ass. Don't worry, wise man. You'll be all right. Logan, what's taking you so long with the car? Uh-oh, that ain't Logan. Pop, pop, pop. Like, Come on. That shit is priceless. That is great TV. Like we need so much more TV like that. It was time to show Seth just because the two top guys in the heel group is hurt. Yo, they got to be freaking out, like, right? First, Seth gets hurt, and they got to change everything up. Then, Braun gets hurt. They got to change everything up. Now, Brunson Reed gets hurt. Got to change everything up again. Tell you don't want to be the guy, you don't want to be the guy of the vision. Because if you become the guy of the vision, you're cursed to get an injury. Credential? Don't worry, the IP man will come through with with John Claude Van Damme, and they'll get the files. They'll get them. Without Braun and Braun, they are fucked. The group is pretty much done. It is, right? It's so done. But so if I'm WWE, I'm not I'm not gonna throw them to the back, throw them to the wolves, and just let the wolves eat them. And you know us wolves like to eat. Instead, let's say I'm Paul Heyman. I'm grabbing Austin Theory, and I'm telling him, "Do you remember what Triple H had to do the next night after Shawn Michaels left?" And either they were gonna believe that that you can be this character, or they won't, and we'll have to go with a whole nother way. And that was the day Triple H stopped being Shawn Michaels' sidekick and started becoming his own man. Bring back the group and give it new life. It I would love to see Seth Rollins be the guy of the group again. If we could have got Seth Rollins, both Bronze, excuse me, Austin Theory, I think we would have lightning in a bottle. You put the you put the world title on Seth. You put the tag titles on the Bronze. You put the IC title or the US title, depending on what brand we put them on Austin Theory. And boom, you got gold with gold. But I don't I don't have too much of a problem with Logan Paul. he gets it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a Logan Paul fan. I want to see him get punched in the face every time, but no one has. I feel no one's picked it up as quick as he's picked it up. He's not afraid to get on the mic, to get in there and do whatever was needed. I don't think he needed the vision. Right, Donald? Shit. It'd be like that sometimes, unfortunately. That's why sometimes, that's why in the beginning I wasn't even going to go on late night like this. I was just going to do it once or twice and then never do it again because it's so unpredictable who's going to show up. Is anybody going to show up? But then I met guys like you, Donald, Cold Slayer, Mello. Like I know now. You guys always pull up. Hey, what do we like that Randy Orton won the chamber, or did we want Cody? Oh, I still got some time in me, Donald. Don't worry, brother. Uh, I'm, I'm staying. I'm still staying. I'm gonna stay on for at least an hour. So you got me. You got me for at least. I'll be on for another 15 minutes. But do you like that Randy Orton is going to WrestleMania now to fight Drew? I definitely like Randy winning. I did not want to see Cody versus Drew for the 100th time. That's what I feel. I don't need to see Cody versus Drew anymore. But with that being said, I am so nervous for this match Friday, or shall I say tonight, because it's going to be Cody versus Drew for the belt. And I'm pretty sure that Drew is either dropping the belt to Cody tonight or something, or he holds the belt getting himself disqualified or something, because Wrestle mark my words, WrestleMania's match will be Randy Orton versus Drew versus Cody. Hey, El Capitan! What up, Raph? How are we, brother? Cody versus Drew for the title Friday. I think Cody wins and sets up. Yep, see? See, on the same wavelength. And why though? That's my question for WWE right now. why does it have to be a three-way match? Like, why can't we just have Randy Orton versus Drew? Like, I get it. Everybody wants to be WrestleMania, right? Who doesn't want to be in the big WrestleMania match? What do we do with Cody if we don't put him in the match, right? I don't know. But shit, I think Drew versus Randy one on one is the better match. Randy is not going to have that many more WrestleMania moments. LTD? No, I was not drinking. Are you drunk? Who does AJ Lee feud with now? Still Becky? So that's another one. What where do we want to go with AJ Lee from here? I don't want to keep seeing her versus Becky for another 25 times. But I I think AJ Lee versus Bailey could be something. LTD. Hey, you watch movies and you watch TV shows, right? But see, with wrestling, it's different. It's not it's not real, but it's not fake either. It's predetermined, which is different. Yes, they know who's winning ahead of time and that, but they're doing real stuff. They're really that they will get seriously hurt and takes being in the best shape of your life to do. You know how many sports players came into wrestling thinking it was going to be a quick cash grab for them, and they couldn't even do it? The cardio was too much for them, and they washed out. You can't fake somebody jumping off the top of a steel cage. Yes, it is predetermined, but that's the entertainment of it. It's sports entertainment. Why is it your personality? Huh? What does that mean? You came into a wrestling channel, in case you didn't know. But I am curious what you mean by why is it your personality? Donald, what do you think about AJ going with Bailey or Bailey's partner Valkyrie? LTD, bro. It's not nice to talk about your mother like that. She's a very nice woman. You shouldn't be mean. And she also makes unbelievable cookies. Those chocolate chip cookies she made me earlier today were delicious. Now go back and play on your Xbox. Gotta love trolls. Hey Donald, got one for you, Donald. And also by putting AJ Lee with Bailey or what's it, Tyra Valkyrie, that would also give them the opportunity to take Becky and start pushing Becky back into the main event picture. Because Becky, she's good. And we don't have enough of girls in the main event going for the main title right now. We don't want to, you don't want to just keep seeing the same exact matches, which is nice that we're going to have Liv Morgan versus Stephanie Valkyrie and Jade Cargill. Who's she taking on? Shit, who won the chamber for the women again? Can't believe I forgot who won the chamber for the women. Donald, who won the women's chambers match again? Sorry for waking you up. He's right. He's for bang. Oh, yeah. We're weird. You came into a wrestling chat room, not liking wrestling or wanting to just hang out and be cool. Yeah, but we're weird. I would love that actually. AJ Lee versus Natty. I would absolutely love it. The only thing I wouldn't like about it is is that Natty's not going over. I am so sick of Natty not going over. Why does she have to be the Dolph Ziggler? Like, come on. Dolph Ziggler never goes over and makes everybody look fantastic. And Natty does the exact same thing for the women that Dolph did. Yeah, you're right, LTD. Your mom did use a little too much teeth when she was going down on me. It's Rhea Ripley. Okay. I had a mental block. I could not remember for shit who won the women's chamber. I'm not mad that Rhea Ripley won. I was kind of hoping that the one with Liv Morgan that was in the chamber won. I just I started calling her the female Kevin Nash so much that I keep forgetting her name now. Hey, Donald, LTD has Down syndrome. I'm so sorry to hear that, bro. That's a serious thing. We're sorry that you have it. But hey, it's 2026. There's great doctors out there you can go to help you. Get the help you need, kiddo. Or instead of trolling on the internet, do something with your life. Make some money. Buy a house. Don't live in your mother's basement for the rest of your life. You think me and Donald wanted to hear you crying? I'm trying to play Xbox. Remember Donald? His mom was making fun of him so much when he was banging on the wall. Stop being so loud. Big Mama Cool Raquel Rodriguez. Hey, if they had her come out with a vest on like Kevin Nash used to, I'd be going for her over everybody. With the diesel music, like she got the glasses. She's been coming out with the glasses on lately. Like I remember Kev was doing that when he was with Sean, and they were doing the two bad dudes, two dudes with attitude. That would be. I just wish that she would move a little more like Kevin Nash. Like she's so good that if I'm Triple H, I'm bringing Kevin Nash in to work with her, even if it's just for a week. And let Kevin Nash explain to her, hey, you're you're the 7-footer for the women. Like you don't leave your feet. You gotta be. You do this with that. I think if Kevin did some one-on-one training with Raquel, she'll be the biggest superstar. She even does the power bomb as her finisher. Come on. Like it's so perfect. But I do like that we're gonna have Rhea Ripley versus Jade. Because I just feel like if it would have been Raquel, she wasn't going over. And we can't have that for her. Her going to WrestleMania, fighting for the title, and losing, I think would kill her stock. Rhea versus Jade at Mania, and it's Liv versus Stephanie Valkyr. Right? I'm saying it right, and I believe Stephanie Valkyr. And it's funny too because it's like it's the two little ones are fighting each other and the two bigger ones are fighting each other. And I think Liv Morgan is at top of her game right now. The way she got in Jade Cargill's face and then turned around and mopped Valkyrie with the belt. Woo. She had me for a second. I was like, wait a minute. Is she nuts? Does she really think she can go against Jade? Jade's gonna just pick her up and throw her like a rag doll. So I'm thinking Liv Morgan becomes champion, Rhea Ripley becomes champion. Ooh. AJ Lee versus Roxanne Perez. That's a match. That's a banger. That is a banger. I love it. And if AJ was to drop the belt to Roxanne, it would really it would really bring Roxanne up. That would really bring her stock up. I like Roxanne. She's good and a little underrated. Right? She's so tiny. Man, I loved her in NXT. There was so many main events in NXT she did. I was like, damn, how did she win again? What up, Mike Smith? I wish Rhea Ripley would sit on my face till I die. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that, Mike. There's nothing wrong with Rhea Ripley sitting on your face. Hey, better than a chair, right? I want to wrestle Roxanne all night long. Thanks, brother. I love you. Oh, absolutely, Mike. You good peoples. Oh yeah. Hey, what better place for Rhea Ripley to sit, right? Than on Mike's face. That chair. There's nothing worse than when the chair has like it's a little broke and it's like this even. Don't tell my Donald. I hear nothing. I heard nothing about nothing. I plead the fifth. Thank you specifically, Mike's face. Yes. Well, Mike, that's how I would if I was you. That's how I'd go into it. I'd like, yo, you don't want to sit in that chair. It's all crooked and everything. But I got this I got this new technology, brand new, best chair in the market if you're willing to try it. And then all you gotta do is put a blindfold on. And then you position. Oh, forget it. I'm terrible. And Mike wants the stink face from Rhea. Oh yes. Oh yeah, Donnie. I know it's funny because you would think it was bad, right? When you say the stink face, I would never be able to sell it. Like if I was in the ring and I had to do one of those matches when it's the guy versus the girl, and she went to do that move, I couldn't. I would never be able to sit there pretending like she's hurting me. I'd be like, do it again, do it again. Ask her if she wants to do a Bronco Buster, also, just to make sure she got the full effect. I'm only 5'7", but it don't scare me one bit. Mike, she might kill you, but what a way to go, brother. What a way to go is right. Mike said he's tongue out and all. He he's doing the Michael Jordan, how Jordan would jump and with the tongue out. He's doing the same thing. The only difference is Jordan goes to the hoop. Mike goes to Rhea's crotch. Don, why can't we get more people to come in and get and laugh with us like Mike? Shit. Some of these kids, they're so emotional on the internet. I don't understand it. Have fun. Liven up a little. Shit. I don't know, brother. I don't joke. I just speak the truth, brother. I hear that. Is she still with Buddy Murphy? I don't know. I'm not sure about that. That is a good question. And shit, I haven't seen Buddy Murphy in ages. It feels like at this point. Oh, Lola, Lola Vice. Yo, Damian Priest is such an OG for getting Lola Vice. It must be that man must feel like it's WrestleMania every night he goes home. I agree, man. I'm 19. Everyone's a little bitch. Oh yeah, shit. I would absolutely love Lola Vice to do her "I'm a Latino" and then run with her ass to the corner and give me the stink face. Oh, I'd be such a happy person. Or J- or Miss Parker, Miss Parker. Woo! They tried to play Miss Parker down in the beginning. They tried to make her look like she was like a lot heavier than what she really is. Miss Parker looked good. Yep, definitely a lot of puss out in this generation. Uh, we getting punched in the face needs to be brought back like immediately. Shit, when I was growing up, people thought before they did stupid shit because they knew if they didn't, they get punched in the face. I don't know anything about WWE, FY. I just know Rhea Ripley and I know I want to go to WrestleMania. Well, shit, Mike. All you need to do hit the hit the subscribe button so that way every time I go live, you come back, join me and Donald, hang out, kick the shit, smash that like button, and hey, hopefully, you get to go to WrestleMania. You're not alone. I really wanted to go this year. It's in Vegas, but I can't pull it financially, unfortunately. I subbed because you chill. Hey, Mike, I appreciate that, brother. And welcome to the Wolfpack Federation. Too sweet. And if you want to ever get like really back into wrestling, me and Donald will absolutely help you out. WWE ticket prices are pretty out of control. They really are. What was the thing I did? Next live, I'll get the name for you guys. Hey, Pikachu! So WWE works with this ticket company. And if you go through them to get the tickets, it's the best price you can get. That's how I ended up actually being able to go to SmackDown, both nights of SummerSlam, and then Monday Night Raw. It was only like $700. Well, seven something, but and that gave me four. I got to go 4 nights. I sat first row off the floor, all 4 nights. Meanwhile, if I would have bought tickets to SummerSlam off the other sites, it would have been the same price to go to SummerSlam one night, which is even why at first when I did it, I thought it was a scam because I had asked my friends, "Hey, has anybody heard of these people or whatnot?" Blah blah blah. Nobody did, and I said, "Oh man, I think I got scammed. I definitely got scammed." And then the tickets came in the email, my email, and everything worked. When Vince was in control, he was good about ticket prices. Way more affordable. Better times too. Nice Batman helmets, by the way. I didn't even notice. I'm too busy fantasizing about that must have been cool as fuck. Oh, loved it. I never been to an event or any of any. Oh man, you gotta go. I promise you. you'll love it. Like, I have a few friends, they hate wrestling, but I got them to agree to go to a show, and they didn't become a fan of wrestling afterwards, but they became a fan of going to live shows. They're always down to go to, like, a live show, but they won't watch it weekly. Wait, I take it back. I went to go see Pantera. Ooh, yo, that must have been dope as shit going to see Pantera in August. One of my good friends is a drummer. That's his favorite band, Pantera. Back in the years ago, he opened for Pantera. Unfortunately, the guys he was playing would ended up not working out. But he's got a new band he rolls with now. It's doing good. Wrestling live is a great experience. It really is. It's the best experience. Fucking love Pantera. Oh man, my boy Rockadon, man. Yo, I originally was not a Pantera guy at all. And then I just started going over his house every night, and he just always had Pantera on. The next thing I knew, I said, "Shit, I like Pantera." Thomas, I'm very tired because boy, your mother kept me up all damn night. Between her and you knocking on the door every 5 minutes, like, come on. And Thomas, it is you still can't call me daddy. It's weird. Thomas, I could go for 2 burritos. Thomas, I also try. I'm I'm also tired. I had to shit your mother with Big Bro on the line. Hey, Donald, Mike fits in perfect, right? Mike just comes in cool as fuck. Most people are like Thomas and fucking dumbasses, right? Mike, at first I thought that was Donald's comment. I said, "Oh shit." See, there we go. Thomas, turn it around. It's not too late, bro. You could turn this around and just be cool and hang out. I think I'm gonna DoorDash some. Hey, why not? I hope you're not in one of those areas where, like, if you don't DoorDash a certain amount of money, nobody will take your order, and everybody sends your order to hell. Used to hate that shit. Hey, Mike, you in with us for real, for real. Fuck the burritos. I need some fucking chili cheese fries. Ooh, I could go for some fries too right now. I was there 2 times, but I just held the camera this time. Oh, oh shit. Hey Donald, we just found our third man to we can now go for the, we can now go for the six man titles. Didn't need that video. I wish like we could like see some of the trolls like later on. Like Donald, I've seen Donald hurt some of these trolls come in so disrespectful sometimes, and Donald get on them so bad that like they don't even like fire back after it. They just leave. Like you can feel them going into the corner crying. That's how much they just are defeated. It's so good. Poor brother, we about to get paid. He said, "Hell yeah!" Oh, I swear, yo, next troll we get, we're gonna tell him, we're gonna tell him about his mother being on OnlyFans. It's just like I just can't wrap my head around it. Like if you're if you're like 50 years old, right? You live in your parents' basement. You're not getting no girls. The closest you're coming to getting ass is looking at it on Google. And if you live in the basement of your parents, you obviously aren't making cash at all either. So you're broke as a joke. So with all that going on, why would you want to come on the internet and be a jerk off? Why wouldn't you want to come on the internet, make some friends, try to forget about all the bad shit that's going on in your real life right now that sucks. And I mean sucks. And then even maybe you meet someone who helps you out and gets you an opportunity for something to turn your life around. Yes, you do, brother. Yes, you do. Should be going live on the hub for real. Most of them are probably young kids, but they're so old at douchebags too. Yeah. And the young kids, they're just as bad. So they're not old enough to live in their parents' basement, but instead of that, Friday and Saturday night, instead of going out and getting laid, they're home playing Dungeons and Dragons. That's a good point, and I feel needs some psychological evaluation or analyst of some sort just to understand it. Like, and it's crazy too, because like when it comes to the internet, one of my good friends would always tell me, you never know who you might meet. So, God forbid I come on one day and I'm a jerk off to say Bob Smith, right? I go for a job interview. Next thing you know, Bob Smith ends up being the guy who's telling you if you got the job or not. Like, and now I just screwed up my real life, my future to go just so I can go on the internet and act like an asshole. It's mind-boggling how none of these kids ever think, why don't I see if I can make my situation better? They again laid, but by their hand in a box of tissue. Oh, it's so true. Where's Kurt Angle to say, it's true. It's damn true. I don't know if I should be laughing. I'm still a virgin. Hey, how old are you, Mike? And you should be laughing because you're not you didn't come in here acting massively weird. You came in here cool as shit. And listen, I had some friends that didn't didn't lose their virginity as early as others, so it happens for some people. My first time was weird as shit. I had a friend, two girlfriends. They were, dykes, and one of her good friends had turned 18 and never was with a guy. And she's like, would you do would you do it with her? And I'm like, and at this time I don't know the girl at all. So I'm thinking this girl looks horrendous. She's gonna be like 300 pounds. So I'm telling her yes, but I'm saying in my head, how am I gonna get out of this? Luckily, the girl comes to meet me, and she's fucking very good looking. My friend runs up to me right before introducing to me and whispers in my ear, by the way, you're 18. Don't tell her you're 15. And I just looked at her like, okay, now I see the problem. That was what I was picking. That was the weird vibe I was picking up. It wasn't the girl. I knew there was something was a problem. And but I promise when Mike, when you'll have a fun story the first time, guaranteed. Yeah, I got hooked up by my two homegirls that were girlfriends with each other. I've been happily married for 16 years, but no shame in being a damn right. Actually, I had a friend Frankie who he was just very shy with women. And hey, I got it. I understood. I was shy at one point too. Shit, I still get shy sometimes. And I did the leg work, got got him got left him with two girls. Me and my boy leave, and as I'm leaving, I shut the lights, and I get my other boy that's next door because we're at Lake George at the time. So we all got our ears on the door, and we're so hyped up because we're trying. He's about to lose his virginity in a threesome. Like shit, I wish I could have did that for my first time. Next thing you know, I see the lights come on, and I'm like, "What the?" And so I busted into the room and helped get everything going, and then left in the middle, so that way he can lose his virginity with two girls and not just one. I'm used to getting turned down. I am married. I can talk to them. It's just the personal shit that's the iffy part for me. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Anything that bleeds for 7 days and does not die, I do not trust. That's my favorite, one of my most favorite sayings. Anything that bleeds for 7 days and does not die, be very aware of. Yes, sir, it is. I just got it because there was a wolf on it. I went with the whole gimmick. Wolfpack Federation, get a few hats that have wolves on it. My number one thing with women, never get yourself in the friend zone. And always remember this. The answer's always no if you don't try. So if the answer's always no if you don't try, why not try? I live like 20 minutes from the ballpark. Oh shit. That's dope. I grew up in New York. I'm from New York originally. And brother Donald's in PA. What about you, Mike? Where you from? Hey, and for real, like you ever need any advice on anything, like you could always ask us. Me and Dal will always keep it 100 with you. Oh, Inglewood, California. Okay. I got a few friends out in Cali. I feel like one of them's from Inglewood too. But either way, I now know for sure I do have a friend now out in Cali and Inglewood named Mike. Inglewood's always up to no good. Oh man, then that's where I gotta go and visit then. Yes, sir, the West Side. Tupac is my favorite rapper. Love House, yeah, right? Like, could you imagine, like, yo, if Pac and Biggie never ever like passed away and was still able to make music? They're still making fake remixes using their voice with AI and shit. Just how legendary it would have been even more. Like I wish they could have enjoyed it like and their and I just hope that their families were well compensated for all the Tupac and Biggie stuff. Yes, sir, broski. Tupac is the GOAT. Rap wouldn't be shit today. That's for shit sure. You know, remember Tupac always had he had his own he had the Grant Hill feelers. He used to love to rock. Ooh, he's so good. That that mumbled rap ish for reals. Mike said the same thing for reals. I can't listen to today's rap. Today's rap just like oh. Hey, what up, Lucas? We're talking about a little of everything at the moment. But yes, this is a wrestling channel. So if you do like wrestling, please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. You will not be disappointed. I wish I was alive to see the greats. Not much my time speaks for. I hear you. Let me think. So I did Ghostface, Method Man, Red Cafe. That I forgot if I said Red Man because I know I said Method Man, but those were the rappers I was lucky enough to be. Oh, and JoJo Pellegrino. I was lucky enough to be able to interact with throughout my life. Lucas, I like it. I like it. A lot of wrestlers came out to rap me. Hells yeah. And and that was another thing too. Like in wrestling, if you're when you come out in wrestling, if your song is whack, whew, you are not going anywhere. On you are going to be at the bottom of the card. You never see a top guy with bad entrance music. That's cool as fuck. Yeah, I got lucky. Ghostface, I met him in the gym and was working out with him for a few months back in the day. Method Man, I met Method Man like 15 different times. I got smoked once with him. Redman, I met Redman at a different gym, not knowing he was Redman actually, and we kind of bumped each other. And I was like, "Bro, watch where you're fucking going." And he was like, "What the fuck you talking to?" And I was like, "I'm fucking talking to you." And then my boy taps me and goes, "Yo, that's Redman." And I'm like, "Wait a minute." Nope. I was like, "Yo, you're Redman?" He's like, "Who the fuck cares?" I was like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 wait a minute." I said, "My apologies." I said, "Bro, I'm a fan." Redman was cool as shit. Red Cafe. He used to go to the same strip club I used to go to a lot back in the day. Cool, yo, super dope guy. Who else did I say that I didn't say anything about? Jojo Pellegrino was in my neighborhood when I was growing up. I was good friends with his girl. They were they were like the older kids in the neighborhood and just so cool. He was always such a cool dude to me. So if you ever want to listen to some rap, if you don't know Jojo Pellegrino, definitely check it out. I have massive respect for the East Coast sound. It doesn't live in my playlist, but massive respect for the groove and bars. Thank you, Mike. Much respect. Same for the West. I came out to rap music. Well, there you go, Jay. Good for you. Hey, what's up, Brendan? How are you tonight? Jay, what do you mean you came out to rap music, by the way? That could be taken a few different ways. Mike, I'm a West Coast rap guy, but the East Coast got some beast too. Eminem, DMX, Biggie, Nas, 50. Just, oh, absolutely. Yo, my man 50 is, woo, he really doing it. Comes out to rap music, right? I'm curious what that means. Yes, sir. Which part of the elimination chamber, Lucas? Overall, I like the show. Overall, I think they put a good show on. You know, it was time for Seth Rollins to unmask. And when Logan Paul was eliminating everybody in the chamber, I just started saying to myself, this is the night Seth Rollins comes back. Has to. There's no way Logan Paul is going to keep eliminating people left and right from the chamber and there's no fuckery. And thank you, Drew. I do not want to see Cody versus Drew again. I'm so tired of it. I want to see Drew hold the title for a while because Drew is built like a brick shithouse. Like, if someone said take over a wrestler's body to to become a wrestler, and you're gonna become that wrestler, Drew McIntyre is it. The guy is fucking huge. How'd you like it, Lucas? Pizza New York. The pizza in New York is the best. The pizza and the bagels, unmatched. Nobody comes close to it. I swear. Which is why it kills me every time I leave New York. It kills me because I can't eat pizza anywhere else. It just sucks. I think Drew was playing when his man pushed in and out. I forgot Logan Paul was in the WWE, by the way. I don't drink Prime. Shit's gross as fuck. Yo, all those energy drinks are like the worst thing you can take. I don't, I don't fuck with that shit either. But Logan Paul is really doing good at. He's got it down skill wise, which is unbelievable this fast. I forgot Logan Paul was in WWE, by the way. It's understandable. Logan Paul's the guy you just want to see get punched every time. See, Drew does deserve it. Oh yeah, Drew absolutely deserves it. I thought it was great. I like the chamber. Me too. I like the chamber. I think Drew is overrated. Really? Why do you think he's overrated actually? I'll play devil's advocate in it. Why do you think he's overrated? Oh yeah. But shit, I wish I had one right now. Get a second win from those energy drinks. Nah, I don't like to fuck with them. Oh, sorry guys, I had something in my eye. Just trying to just blink a few times and hope it would just fall out. But no, that would have been too easy, right? I think Drew is overrated. Yep, the energy. Dream match in WWE currently. Dream match. Okada and Seth Rollins, and they both come out with those nice big giant coats would be cool. That would absolutely be a dream match. Zero sugar monster's pretty good. Funny you said that because that's the only energy drink I ever drink. Is the green monsters. Let's see. Did I miss anybody's comment? Let's see. Okay, he was Vince's hand-picked boy, and he sucked bad. Then the three-man band shit was garbage. He did go to the Indies and made a name that got back to WWE and pushed right. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Like he was garbage then, Donald. But hey, he was young and not finding himself. When these guys in the beginning they gotta find themselves. Like look at The Rock. He was Rocky Maivia and it was not going cool with the crowd. They were booing the shit out of him until he went to the nation, a domination. Original flavor. Original flavor. Well, vanilla. If we're talking ice cream flavors. Oh, okay. Mine is Oba versus Drew versus Seth. Oh shit. Thank you though for saying that, Lucas, because you just made me think of something. Donald, earlier we were talking about maybe Hobbs versus Brock Lesnar. Hobbs versus Oba Femi. That would be it. I think Oba and Hobbs would tear it down for the title. I was talking monsters. Oh, my head always goes ice cream, just so you know, Mike. So for the monsters, I only drink the green one. I can't have any other one. I barely could drink that as it is, too. Oh, shit, it's 5 AM? Yeah. Yeah, I gotta get to sleep myself, too. I did a 10-hour drive to get home tonight, and the first thing I did when I got home was jump on the computer because I missed my wrestling family. I wanted to say what up to everybody. Mike, it was absolutely awesome to meet you. Mike, definitely come back and hang out. Me and Donald will be live. Yeah, I gotta get you to come on the live one of these days, Donald. We will be we're gonna watch NXT Saturday, 7 o'clock Eastern. So we will be live again, 7 o'clock Eastern Saturday. So come join us. 12 a.m. in the morning, Lucas. I wish. It is 5 in the morning. Unfortunately. Hey, make sure you guys put your notifications on. We will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow, actually, it'll be 7 o'clock Eastern for NXT. NXT pay per view is on Peacock. For anybody that has Peacock, you'll have it right then there to watch it. So come through 7 o'clock Eastern. We'll all meet back up and hang out. Mike, it was awesome to meet you tonight. Welcome to the pack. Lucas, I want to see you Saturday, Lucas, with us also. Dom, my brother, as always. And I, now we can take the 6-man tag titles now. We got Mike with us. Because hey, when you hunt with the pack, you never hunt alone. And as always, everybody, stay hunting. And I'll see you all tomorrow, 7 o'clock Eastern, brothers. And that's just too effing so.